Once, there was a glorious kingdom established among the heavens. From that kingdom came a crowned heir, tasked with seeking out the Genesis Pearl from the kingdom of darkness. The first crowned heir began her journey of seeking the pearl. But she was deceived, and the memory of her noble origins faded. She now believed that she was the queen of the kingdom of darkness. But take heart. A second crowned heir had already taken up the path where the first had stumbled. This is the story of your journey, of your tale to be told.
Someone needs assistance. Oh, that doesn't sound very good. If you're borrowing a book, please register it in the log. The restricted section is currently not lending any books. Oh, it's you, little cutie. It's so good to see you.
Clearly you're meant to be working, but you don't seem to have your heart in it at all.
I mean, other than Jean, who really works that earnestly anyway? So, did you have something you needed? Or did you just come to see me? Ooh, a smooth talker. Not what I was expecting.
So, Miss Librarian, got any books to recommend?
Recommended books. Sadly, everything I'd personally recommend is all in the restricted section.
What's with your ominous tone?
Oh, right. Would you be interested in checking out the Devat travel guide? I think it would be quite helpful for you as travelers here.
Ooh, sounds like it could be helpful. Do you think we could take a peek?
I suppose I can try to find you a copy from the list.
Isn't this Lisa's job? What does she mean, I suppose?
Oh dear, that's unfortunate. Our copy is currently... Come to think of it, quite a few of our books are now overdue. On time!
Whoa, is Paimon imagining things, or does the air in here
Such a pain. I'm going out to bring those. If you'd rather get your hands on that copy of the Tevat travel guide sooner, you'd better come with.
Lisa seems really scary right now.
You really are such a considerate cutie. Let's the souvenir shop. It's called With Wind.
Someone needs assistance.
Cutie, you're here. Let's begin, shall we? Hello, Marjorie. Any exciting new items? Why so surprised? Today is such a special day. It's only natural that I'd want a souvenir to remember it by. Oh, is that how you see it? I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. At your age, these kinds of fleeting fantasies are normal.
Well, if it's a souvenir you're after, you're in the right place. Or you could let your new friend pick something out for you. Make it—
Yes, yes! Let us pick!
this pair? Soft, puffy, and very comfortable. After all, they're the same kind worn by toy dolls. They're practically a badge of cuteness.
Bloomers? I'm sure to attract some strange looks if I dress up like a small child in public.
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
This is the toy doll I was talking about earlier. It does look a little bit terrifying, doesn't it?
Voodoo doll? Have you lost your mind? What could I have possibly done to deserve—
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
Me? You're asking me? Ah, that's right. I heard she enjoys items of— This is a historical relic retrieved from some ruins by one of— Sure, there's a bit of wear and tear, but this thing in the painting must be well over 1,000 years old.
My goodness! This is one of the 3 lost scrolls that make up the northern border.
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
This is a new arrival. It took 3 adventurers to carry it. It comes with a lot of history as to what—
You do have strange tastes. If this is your way of saying you want to be my knight in shining armor, I'd rather you just—
You sure? Can't change again.
This is a historical relic retrieved from— Sure, there's a bit—
My goodness! This is one of the 3 lost scrolls that make—
You sure? Can't.
My. You clearly know a treasure when you see it. This is a work of unparalleled significance for the research— Goodness, is that the time? Marjorie, one last thing. About—
Oh, so you're a fan of the gallant Lady Vanessa too? Why didn't you say so? I have— For example, this lion's tooth pendant with Vanessa's name carved into it. It was once a medal awarded to a knight by the great lady herself. Oh my goodness. I do apologize. I got so excited when you mentioned Vanessa. I didn't know that book was overdue, even though I take it with me everywhere. I can't believe I didn't put 2 and 2 together as soon as I saw you here. Here you go.
Well, since you look up to Lady Vanessa so very much, please be more punctual next time.
Yes, Lisa. I will be, Lisa.
Let's go and find the next overdue book.
Welcome to Good Hunter. Table for two?
3!
Oh, my apologies. Please sit wherever you like.
So we're gonna eat first and bring up the book situation later?
Why, of course. The stress of work really takes the pleasure out.
Work is that bad, huh?
Why don't you order us something, cutie? I'm ever so curious to know what your tastes are. Good Hunter's signature dish. If it's what you want, I'll try.
You sure?
This seems like the sort of staple bar food you'd find at the tavern. It has an extremely...
You sure? Can't...
Why don't you order... Good Hunter's signature dish. If it's what you want, I'll try anything once.
You sure?
Finished ordering? Beautifully tender and cooked to perfection. No wonder it's their signature dish. It's a shame I can't have more, but a witch must watch her physique.
Paimon's so full.
Time is getting on. I suppose I should carry on with... Let's have a little chat with Sarah about her...
Would you like to order something else?
No, thank you. We're quite satisfied. But I'm afraid I must ask you about the boar princess.
The boar brisket? I'm sorry. I think we took that off the menu.
She means the book you borrowed.
Oh, of course. I came straight to the restaurant after I borrowed it and completely forgotten that I even... I'm so sorry, Lisa. I will bring it to the library myself as soon as I finish work.
Okay then. But make sure you don't forget this time. Right. On to our next stop then, cutie.
It's been getting quite busy recently.
This is our final call for the day.
Welcome. Couples are our specialty.
Yes. Now, which book was it that has the line, "A date without flowers is a date without romance"? Why, it just so happens that I would.
Some flowers for Miss Lisa? What would... Dandelions are one of our classics, and a personal favorite of Miss Flora. The shop... I know what you're thinking. Most flower shops don't sell dandelions. They're a nuisance to care for. Perhaps Miss Flora likes... Come to think of it, Miss Flora herself gives people...
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
Some flowers for... Mist flowers? Over there in the corner. But don't touch them with your bare... You want them? You're sure? It's just that Lisa seems to use Electro quite a lot.
You sure? Can't change again?
Some flowers for... Some flowers... You want my help? I don't know if I have the best taste in flowers. I couldn't help but notice the flower on Miss Lisa's hat. Some flowers for Miss Lisa? These roses were bought from a traveling merchant a few days ago. Miss Flora thought maybe someone would like them. This is the only bunch.
You sure? Can't change...
Some flowers for... Miss mist flowers over there in the corner. But you want them? It's just that Lisa's...
You sure?
Some flowers for Miss... Some flowers... You want my help? I couldn't help... Some flower... Dandelions are one of our classics, and a personal favorite of Miss Flora. I know what you're thinking. Most flower shops don't sell dandelions. They're a nuisance to care for. Perhaps Miss Flora likes... Come to think of it, Miss Flora herself gives people the same impression.
You sure? Can't change...
Dandelions? They actually sell dandelions? They have a refreshing scent, similar to the one Jean wears. Okay, time to get back to business. Donna, do you know why we're here?
Back to business? My business is selling flowers.
Once again, we see a total lack of respect for literature. The Pale Princess and the Six Pygmies. Ring a...
Yes. Well, what happened was... Oh no, what am I gonna do? I lost the book. A while back, I realized it was almost due, and I was getting ready to bring it back to the lot, but I couldn't find it anywhere. I looked for days, but nothing. It's like somebody stole it. It should have been there, on my bedside table.
Uh-oh. That Lisa does some crazy things when she gets mad.
I heard that. Well, if it really was stolen, Donna's done the thing. The blame lies with the book thief. And their punishment will be 10 times worse.
Like Paimon said, totally crazy.
Oh, don't worry about that. As long as I remain librarian, not a single book will go missing for good. I put a unique elemental marker on each book. Our thief will have left a nice set of clues for us to follow.
When did Lisa start taking her job so seriously?
Hey, sweetie. I've heard your elemental sensitivity is very strong.
Elemental sensity? Use your elemental sight to look for clues.
Gosh, all I can think about is Diluc.
Looking at the elemental traces, it does seem likely that the book was
So Donna didn't do anything wrong after.
It's not from the restricted section, so it's hardly a book worth stealing. Whoever wanted this book so bad...
So, what do we do now?
The elemental traces are very faint, but I can tell that the thief took it beyond the city walls. You must see it too, right, cutie? Let's follow the trail and have a look where our thief was headed, shall we? The elemental traces are strong here, but it seems our thief did not stay for long. The trail keeps going. Let's keep looking. It's further than I thought. Quite the intrepid explorer, our little thief.
Maybe.
It must be nearby. Using elemental sight, you can even detect magic. Follow the flow of magic to find the book.
The thief lives inside ruins? Mondstadt people do have some
Please do not jump to such a preposterous conclusion about the living habits of This seems far more likely to be the work of some none-too-friendly troublemakers. Stealing books is hardly all they would use books for is to keep their campfire going This is more likely to be the Abyss Order's doing. They do also. There's an elemental seal at the entrance. It looks like the result of an Abyss mage's magic.
A seal? How are we gonna break it?
Not to worry. If you think a little magic can keep me out, think again.
Why is that?
Come on.
Whoa! So this is what Lisa... It's so much bigger in here than Paimon thought. Do we really have to go all the way inside?
If you borrow a book, you have to return it. There will be no exceptions. you're in for a little...
Leave it all to me. I'll catch up. Let me slide. Steady as stone.
By royal decree.
Hey, look! It's an abyss mage! Lisa was spot on!
No rest for the wicked.
Shadow Raven, let night fall! Summon these!
Let's spark things up a little. Come a little close.
How did you find this place? It's so well hidden!
I have no interest in finding out where you little rascals hide yourselves away. But tell me, how is it that you have the time to conceal your stronghold and apply a magic seal, but not to sign out a library book? You have no respect whatsoever for other people's work.
You just want... Look, I was unaware that anyone in Mondstadt was concerned with unearthing the secret. Who are you?
The librarian. Although I believe that should be quite clear already. Return the book.
Since you insist on concealing your identity, I have all the less reason to give you that book. After all, it contains the secret. Huh? What are you doing? Such concentrated elemental power!
Naughty boys who don't do what they're told need a little punishment to keep them in line. This is why I call it troublesome work. We'll just need to find the book ourselves. It should be around here somewhere.
It's the Pale Princess and the Six Pygmies! Paimon remembers...
That's the one. It's a good thing it isn't damp.
Otherwise what? Are you telling...
I would have probably have needed to dish out a little taste. Then again, As I said, it isn't from the restricted section, and it doesn't appear to have any abnormal elemental properties.
Yeah, it seems like just an average storybook.
As far as my duties as a librarian go, since this book has piqued your interest, why don't I let you borrow it? There's no time limit for you. I will register you cause this is an exclusive privilege reserved for trusted citizens only.
Exclusive privilege? Why does Paimon feel this is
Excuse me? Are you in some way dissatisfied with my work? Good. You're amenable to reason then. My work here is done. I'm going back. Don't forget to register at the library when you have a spare moment. You've returned. The paperwork is done. You are now the custodian of this book.
Thank you, Miss Lisa. But Paimon thinks we're forgetting something. Look, over there on the shelf. Isn't that the Tavat travel guide? And look how many copies there are.
The Tavat Travel Guide is a serial publication. It is not part of the library.
Oh.
Take one. Consider it your compensation for being Lisa's little helper today. With you by my side, my troublesome work was a little less dull than...
The Tavat travel guide was just bait to get us to do a day's...
I hadn't anticipated that a few routine returns inquiries would take us out of the city. As compensation for dragging you into all this bother...
Wow! Lisa went and bought us some special souvenirs.
In fact, they were intended for our next outing. But... never mind. We can discuss next time's